everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to join us for Maersk Marketing Update broadcast for October. This is our first customer broadcast in 2022. My name is Shirley, based in Shanghai. I am the head of Landside Transportation and Product Development Management for Maersk Great China.
Hi, my name is Ollie, and I'm currently the Market Manager for Australian Exports, based in Maersk's Melbourne office.
It's a pleasure for me and my colleague Ollie to share with you today. The primary topic for today's live broadcast is Great China Area Logistics and Services Market Updates. Additionally, Ollie will provide marine transportation market updates. If you have any questions about this live streaming, please enter your question in the Q&A box on the right side of the screen. We aim to reply you during the session. Otherwise, your questions will be addressed within 2 days after the broadcast.
Also, after the event, all viewers are invited to fill in a feedback form. We will randomly draw 16 lucky winners among all the survey takers who will receive a gift from Maersk. That gift is either an Amazon gift card worth 25 USD or a JD gift card worth 200 RMB. We will get in touch with you through email after the event. Okay, let's get started. Let me pass over the microphone to Shirley, and she will bring us current challenges and opportunities in logistics and services.
Thank you, Ollie. Let's get started with the acquisition of Lifeng Logistics, a contract logistics company with the headquarters in Hong Kong. The firm has premium capabilities within omni-channel fulfillment services, e-commerce, and inland transport in the Asia-Pacific region. Following the acquisition, Maersk will add 223 warehouses to its existing portfolio, bringing the total number of facilities to 549 globally, spreading across a total of 9.5 million square meters. Maersk's existing fulfillment capability will now be combined with Lifeng Logistics operating methods, technology, and supply relationships to deliver world-class fulfillment solutions globally. Coming together as one company, we are better positioned to ensure the timely and reliable flow of the goods, while adding flexibility and efficiency to your supply chain. With this acquisition, we are one step forward towards achieving our promise to be a trusted, integrated logistics partner. As Dr. Bleacher, Regional Managing Director of Asia Pacific at AP Moller Maersk said, with the addition of Lifeng Logistics, Maersk gains unique and best-in-class capabilities to servicing the important and fast-growing consumer markets in Asia. Now let's have a look at logistics and services. With export demand cooling down during the past weeks from Asia, there was no Golden Week rush in September compared to many previous years. Landside capacity will be very much available across Great China Area, and the forecast is that this outlook will continue until Lunar Year 2023. While looking at cost picture, recent spikes of fuel prices due to Ukraine-Russia situation had put a significant operating cost pressure on transporter. We anticipate fuel price will remain at high level until Q1 next year. Therefore, inland transportation market price will not adjust downward despite weakening demand. Current average gasoline price per liter has stabilized to around 8 CNY, which is 30% increased versus last year's same period. Next, let's take a look at the challenges and opportunities currently faced by all companies amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. It adds intrinsic complexity to customers' landside supply chain with plenty uncertainties. As cargo pickup and or delivery can be of less efficiency and requires a lot more coordination efforts. Apart from this, frequent road freight control also imposes extra charges, mostly coming from deterring fee, toll, and overtime charge. In response to such a situation, what can Maersk do for you? Maersk integrated solutions can enable customers' growth by eliminating logistics complexity. In the integrated solutions, Maersk Intermodal Service has extensive inland network consisting of more than 75 railway corridors and 30 water connections, helping our customer to deliver their cargo with less hassle on the roads. Our service during recent pandemic control policy in Shanghai and EU are real examples of how Maersk Inland Service assists. This also comes with cost benefits for our customers and CO2 emission reduction. With undue uncertainty in the next months for Landside, our inland rail barge network will create a whole new opportunity for our customers located in inland part of China with some more choices. Maersk cross-border rail with multimodal service is offering point-to-point rail transportation across different geographical areas to help our customers simplify its supply chain connection with fast, reliable, and green solutions. Middle Corridor is the sea rail multimodal transportation, which can connect China railway gates to Poti APM terminal, while Caspian Sea, then containers can be further transported to Eastern Mediterranean or European countries through Maersk Ocean Network. Its opening provides a means of transportation for the export in the western region of China. The trading between China and Asia is increasing very fast. In January to July this year, China's trade with Asia has reached $545 billion, up to 13.1% year on year, and increased to 15% of China's total foreign trade. Therefore, it is increasingly important to have more agile supply chain connections between China and Asian countries. Maersk CBR product has extended its scope to intra-Asia connections, including the service between China and Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, with door-to-door pickup and delivery. It is more environmental friendly with less disruptions even under the COVID situation. Before my last topic on the air update, allow me to hand over to Ollie for him to bring us some solid updates on the market trends.
Thank you, Shirley. Hello, everyone. My name is Ollie, and I'm currently the market manager for the Australian export market at Maersk's Melbourne office. Firstly, let's look at the market trend. A worsening economic outlook is weighing on the container shipping markets, as economic data points to a sharp slowdown in the US and Europe. The global manufacturing orders to inventory ratio fell further in August, while manufacturing orders also fell back slightly. At the same time, the US and Europe inflation levels are at a record high of 8.3% and 7.4% respectively. This is excluding food and energy costs. Most major regions are seeing negative growth, with export volumes from Asia falling by 1.1% and import volumes dropping by 8.3%. Import volumes to North America fell 2.3% and containerized imports to Europe by 4.5%. Africa and intra-Asia were among the few regions where container volumes continued to grow, with inbound to Africa rising 8.1% and intra-Asia climbing 3.7%. As we can see, ocean spot rates are in decline, with the Shanghai Containerized Freight Index dropping significantly since June to around $3,000 per TEU in September, back to the same level we saw in December 2020. Now let's take a look at the shipping industry. In China, there are areas where new COVID cases occur. However, the impact on customers' supply chain is much diminished, and most Chinese factories, ports, and logistics infrastructure continue to operate normally without major disruption. In major Western economies, after a weak August, we continue to see consumer demand sluggish due to high stock and high inflation ratios. For the North Europe trade, we expect softening demand, particularly during the Golden Week national holiday period, starting from October 1st, and we are balancing the network accordingly. Overall, our network enjoys strong transferability. Maersk has announced operational changes, including blank sailings and vessel slidings on the Asia to Mediterranean and Trans-Pacific lanes to take into account the Golden Week and vessel delays. The blankings and voyage resets will affect some services into mid-October. That comes as we continue to see sluggish consumer demand due to high inventories and inflation in major Western economies. In the case of voyage resets, our customers would be able to find good alternatives on other vessels in the network. We have published a detailed overview of our network changes in a recent advisory. That link will be offered in the chat box, so you can check it out. The port congestion situation in most major European ports is slightly improving and productivity is picking up. However, we will continue to expect scheduled delays, blankings and port emissions in coming months. The major concern remains the United Kingdom, where the Port of Liverpool has announced a strike on September 20th to October 3rd, followed by the Port of Felixstowe's second strike from September 27 to October 5th. This will have major impact on vessel scheduling as well as landside and intermodal operations. For the latest information on the strikes in the Port of Felixstowe, we will also put the link in the live chat for everyone to check. For the Trans-Pacific trade, port situations are improving. However, the capacity loss is still expected to happen in some coming weeks due to sailing adjustments caused by the previous port congestion. We would suggest our customers still prepare a longer lead time between ETA and the actual departure time. Our ambition is to make this overall service gradually recover to continue the weekly coverage in Q4. US East Coast port congestion deviates from port to port, with the overall waiting time 0 to 3 days. However, Baltimore and Heusden congestion is 5 to 20 days. LA and Long Beach waiting time has improved to 0 to 5 days. The LA Long Beach transit time of our services is quite competitive in the market now. And if you want to know more detailed information, you can directly contact our sales department. Besides this, we are still seeing a huge waiting time in Vancouver. However, at Maersk, we've been working this out by including more terminal alternatives, and we have successfully improved our Asia Pacific to Vancouver transit time to around 20 days, which is in line with the best class products in the market. If you're interested in more information, you can browse the Maersk.com booking website to learn more. From mid-September onwards, we will have a new rotation in our bi-weekly service, the TP7. The TP7 will call both Prince Rupert and Surrey, Canada, to strengthen the Canadian coverage in the market. Back to you, Shirley.
Thanks for Ollie sharing with us with the latest market trends and ocean updates. Now allow me to walk you through the latest air updates. The Europe energy crisis has the effect on the production and eventually leading to low import-export demanding in terms of air logistics overall. For Great China area, on the other hand, carriers did not see that consolation comparing last year during the Golden Week, which is from 1st to 7th October. Looking back to September, we continue to see flat demand on air due to high commodity prices, rising interest rates, heavy inventories at destination, and prospects of stagflation. Airlines are adjusting their fuel surcharges to reflect the decrease in jet fuel spot rates, which remain dramatically inflated year over year and historically. When we are entering into October, we still see uncertainty remains. In coming weeks and months, East Hong Kong and Japan travel restriction will boost capacities, which will also impact the demand versus supply in North Asia area. What is mentioning also, and we are glad to share that Maersk Air Cargo, our own controlled flights, will take off soon. Looking forward to serving our valuable customer as integrated solution. Okay, that's all from me. Again, it's my great honor to be the speaker, and I hope what I brought over would be useful for your visibility for making better business decisions. By the way, Maersk also provides our customer with monthly market updates via email. If you would like to subscribe to our monthly market newsletter, please find the registration link in the chat box now. Thank you again, and looking forward to talking to you again.
Thanks to Shirley for the wonderful sharing. I will also talk about the situation in Oceania before wrapping up the broadcast. Please note there will be a survey link in the chat box, and you may get a chance to win a gift from Maersk if you fill that out. Demand from Australia remains strong for commodities continuing through the year, off the back of a large cotton season. The production of around 5.5 million bales of cotton has led to increased demand from Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane for exports to Southeast Asia. In spite of strong demand, inland logistics delays have persisted through New South Wales and Queensland through 2022 due to inclement weather causing issues with rail and roads access to ports from rural packing places. Due to port congestion and schedule slippage in the market leading to sustained volumes, New Zealand has experienced a prolonged peak season this year, with volumes remaining high and carrying into the traditional slack season. Most notably, port congestion has been a major point in Oceania, with delays around New Zealand and Australia linked to labour shortages due to COVID. In view of the continued market disruption, Maersk Group continues to strive for the restoration of schedule reliability. And we continue to implement initiatives, including structural contingencies, to increase schedule buffer and avoid last-minute schedule changes. This allows our customers to better plan their supply chains. Maersk continues to deliver market-leading schedule reliability, and on the Oceania to Asia trade, Maersk has been the most reliable carrier among the top carriers in 12 out of the last 13 months. So while port delays are expected to continue, we're proud to see the Maersk OC1 service connecting Oceania with the America's East Coast deliver over 90% reliability in the past 2 months. Overall, we continue to see strong support from our customers on the uptake of our Maersk Eco solution with partnerships throughout Oceania. The majority of our BCO contract customers on the Oceania to Asia trade have chosen Eco delivery. Sustainability is one of Maersk Group's core priorities, and we continue our work towards increasing supply, including the phase-in of the first green methanol vessel to our fleet next year. Our ambition is to offer leading green customer offerings across the supply chain by 2030 and achieve net zero emissions across the business by 2040. Toward this goal, we look for partnerships on green methanol production to support the callings of vessels on this biofuel in the future. In addition, monetary policy remains at the forefront of market indicators in both Australia and New Zealand, with inflation continuing to lead to a higher cost of living and reducing consumer spending. We expect discretionary spending to reduce over the coming quarters, leading to reduced ocean freight demand. Maersk will continue to support customers with existing coastline connections, cold chains, and other solutions. That's all from me today. I hope that everyone was able to get some valuable takeaway from our broadcast. By the way, don't forget to scan the QR code to follow up on LinkedIn and access our latest customer advisories. You can scan the QR code in the middle to send us feedback and win yourself a prize. Again, thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in December. Thank you.